Fear is a human emotion that is triggered by the perceived threat. It is a basic survival mechanism that signals our bodies to respond to danger with a fight or flight response. As such, it is an essential part of keeping us safe. However, when people live in a constant fear, whether from physical danger in their environment or threat any they perceive, they can experience negative impact in all areas of their life, even become incapacitated. How fear works? Fear prepares us to react to danger. Once we sense a potential danger, our body releases hormones that slow and shut down function not needed for survival, such as our digestive system sharpening function that might help us survive, such as eyesight or heart rate increase and blood flows to muscles so we can run faster. Our body also increase the flow of the hormone to an areas of the brain known as the amygdala to help us focus on the presenting danger and store it in our memory. How fear impact our thinking? Once the fear pathways are ramped up, the brain react in predictable way. Impact of chronic fear. Living under constant threat has serious health consequences. Physical health, fear weaken our immune systems and can cause cardiovascular damage, gastrointestinal problems such as ulcer and irritable bowel syndrome, and decreased fertility. It can lead to accelerated aging and even premature death. Memory fear can impair formation of long-term memories and cause damage to certain part of the brain such as the hippocampus. This can make it even more difficult to regulate fear and can leave a person anxious most of the time. To someone in chronic fear, the world looks scary and their memories confirm that. Brain processing and reactively. Fear can interrupt processes in our brain that allows us to regulate emotion, read non-verbal clues, and other information and decision making in negative way, leaving us susceptible to intense emotion and impulsive reaction. All of these effects can leave us unable to act inappropriately. Mental health or consequences of long-term fear include fatigue, clinical depression, and PTSD. So, whether threats to our security are real and perceived, they impact our mental and physical well-being. Inherited trauma. Is it possible to experience fear or anxiety because of the trauma that didn't even happen to you? Some researchers say yes. The research in this area is still evolving, but there is some evidence that it is possible to inherit the impact of the trauma from our ancestor. For example, some child and grandchild of Holocaust survival may have a higher risk of the anxiety, depression, and chronic fear. Descendant of the survival of other massive trauma, especially slavery and attempted genocide, often report symptoms that are similar to those experienced by the people who endure the trauma themselves. As a result, communities of African American, indigenous people, other marginalized groups may experience a sheer sense of grief and ongoing fear. This inherited trauma is often compounded by the reality of ongoing discriminations and brutality. Work for the threat. We deal with danger all the time in our life, both real and perceived. Though it shows up differently for all of us, the same environment can be safe for one person but present a threat to another.